Children, what are prepositions? A preposition is a word placed before a noun or pronoun to show what relation they stand to some other words in a sentence. I repeat it. A preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun to show what relation they stand to some other words in a sentence. You have already learned about noun. What is a noun? Nouns stand for something which describes about a place, name, animal, or a thing. And what is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word which is used in place of a noun. So, a preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun. For what? To show the relation they stand to some other words in a sentence. For example, there are 4 eggs in the basket. In is a preposition used here which tells us that there are 4 eggs where? In the basket. He has been living here for 5 years. So, for is the preposition. For tells us how many years the person was living. For 5 years. The newspaper is lying at the door. At is a preposition. The newspaper is lying. Where is it lying? At the door. So, these words are placed before a noun or a pronoun to show what relation they stand, or it shows how it relates to something else. So what does a preposition mean? A preposition shows where nouns, pronouns and phrases are positioned within a sentence. You can see the pictures over there. The sun is behind the clouds. There is a cloud and a sun. You can find the sun behind the clouds. So behind is the preposition. It is telling where the sun is. Outside. Children, you can find many children playing over there. Where are they playing? They are playing outside. The cat is on the bed. So where is the cat? It's on the bed. On is the preposition. It is showing the position where the cat is. Here are the list of preposition. On, behind, between, under, near, in, next to. The pictures will help you understand the meaning of the words in a better way. The picture towards the right, you can see a cake. It is inside the box. In, on, it's on the box. Below, it's below the box. Above, it's above the box. It's near to the box. Far away from the box. Behind, it's behind the box. In front, cake is in front of the box. On to, the cake is on to the box. Off, it's off from the box. Into, the cake is into, put into the box. Out of, it's the cake is out of the box or taken out of the box. You can see a pink colored cake and an yellow colored cake around. The pink colored is, the yellow colored cake is around the pink colored. Among, the pink colored cake is among the yellow colored cakes. Between, the pink colored cake is between the yellow colored cake. Opposite, the pink colored cake is opposite to the yellow colored cake, or yellow colored cake is opposite to the pink colored cake. So these are some of the prepositions. Now let's move on to the kinds of prepositions. There are two kinds of prepositions: simple preposition and a complex preposition. Now, what do you mean by simple preposition? A preposition which consists of only one word is known as a simple preposition. I repeat it. A preposition which consists of only one word is known as a simple preposition. Here are a number of examples. The words which come under simple preposition. Across. You saw in the previous slides also, I gave you a number of examples along with the picture. All those are simple preposition. Across, by, down, during, except, following, between, next, off, on to, near, round, than, through, till, to, after, against, along, amid, among, around, before, below, beside, until, upon, with, past, out, outside, over, without, in. So these are some of the examples of the words which come under simple preposition. So what is a simple preposition? A preposition which consists of only one word is known as a simple preposition. So what is a simple preposition, children? A preposition which consists of only one word is known as a simple preposition. I gave you a number of examples for simple preposition. Now let me take those words and see how those words are used in a sentence. The paper is on my desk. On is the preposition here. Where is the paper? It's on the desk. The man was standing under the tree. So where was the man standing? Under the tree. So under is the preposition. I will meet you near your house at 5 p.m. So at is the preposition. She is currently staying in a hotel. So in is a preposition. So all these prepositions are simple preposition. The next preposition is the complex preposition. What do you mean by a complex preposition? A preposition which consists of more than one word is known as complex preposition. I repeat it. A preposition which consists of more than one word is known as complex preposition. Here are some examples. In accordance with. In is a preposition. With is also a preposition. So in accordance with. On account of. On is a preposition. Of is a preposition. On account of. In addition to. On behalf of. In case of. By means of. For the purpose of. With reference to. For the sake of. In spite of. So children, these are some examples for complex preposition. In your class, you will not be studying more about complex preposition. This is meant for higher classes. For you to just know that there are two types of preposition. So this part was dealt. We will not deal with this part in detail You will be studying about this in your higher classes. Here are some more examples for the complex preposition along with, away from, due to, owing to, with respect of, in the face of, on behalf of, as a result of, by means of, except for, in case of, in contrast to, in sight of, out of, such as far as, by way of, for fear of, in course of, in place of, in view of, owing to, together with, at the top of, for the sake of, in comparison with, in favor of, in regard to, on account of, rather than, as well as, so far as, in spite of, in front of, close to. So these are some of the examples of complex preposition. Now let's move on to the types of prepositions and let's see more and more examples of the usage of the prepositions. Prepositions can be classified in various ways. We have prepositions of time, prepositions of place, and prepositions of direction or movement. What are the children? Prepositions of time, prepositions of place, and prepositions of direction or movement. Let's study one by one. Preposition of time. Prepositions of time indicate time or duration. What does preposition of time indicate? It indicates time or duration. Here are the words which indicates time. In, on, at, time, for, from, age, before, to, till, until, by, within, during, while, between, after. Let's see how we can use these words in a sentence. I will go for games in the evening. In is a preposition. It indicates the time when the person is going for games. I had breakfast at 8 o'clock. At is a preposition. He has been living here for 5 years. It's describing the time for how many years? 5 years. I will complete my work before he returns. He got injured while playing cricket. While is a preposition. We watched the match until midnight. Until is a preposition. So all these prepositions indicate the time when the event has taken place. Now, let's move on to the preposition of place. So, as the word place, it somehow tells us the location or a position. So, words that give us information about the place, location or a position of a noun or a pronoun in relation to something else are called prepositions of place. I repeat it. Words that give us information about the place, location or position of a noun or a pronoun in relation to something else are called prepositions of place. Here are the words which indicates the place, location or a position: on, in, at, by, next, to, beside, through, across, above, over, beneath, below, under, into, towards, onto, down to, from, inside, outside. You have number of examples like this, and you can see a small picture also placed on the screen. The kitten is on the suitcase. So it is telling us where the kitten is, or it is telling us the place where the kitten is. The kitten is on the suitcase. So on is the preposition. Let's look at the examples. Children are playing on the beach. On is a preposition. He is hiding behind the tree. Behind. He was sliding down the slide. Down. They are resting under a tree. Under. They are sitting round the table. Round. The picture is hung above the fireplace. Above. The ladder is kept against the wall. Against. She is sitting by the fire. By. Put a coat over your shirt. Over. So these words on, behind, down, under, round, above, against, by, over indicates the position or a location of a noun or a pronoun in relation to something else. So these are called the prepositions of place. Now moving on to the last one under the prepositions and its type, preposition of direction or movement. What does this mean? Preposition of direction gives us information about the direction or a movement of persons or things. I repeat it. Preposition of direction gives us information about the direction or movement of persons or things. The words which come under this type is up, down, to, from, into, out of, towards, away, from, through, for, at. So let's look at the examples. He walked towards the sea. Towards is the direction which tells us about the person walking. He could not walk away from the scene. Away. Away is the preposition. He went through the hall and opened the door. Through. He marched into the hall. Into. Sheila walked up the stairs. Up. He came down the steps at a great speed. Down. So all these words denote the preposition of direction or movement. Children, hope all of you have understood the meaning of preposition, the kinds of prepositions, and the various words which come under different kinds of prepositions and their usage, with number of examples. Now, based on the understanding, here are some activities. Try doing this activity. Fill in the blanks with appropriate prepositions of place or position. Some prepositions are given in the bracket. You need to choose them appropriately and fill in the blanks. The first one is leave the keys, dash the doormat. Second, the mountains are dash the hill. Third, the bee buzzed dash the flower. Fourth, there is an almirah dash the window and the door. Fifth, the helicopter hovered dash the house. Sixth, a little hen was seen dash the ducks. The next activity is choose the appropriate prepositions of directions to fill in the blanks. All my life I have lived dash this city. The words are around and in. Second, the car went slowly dash the tunnel, through into. The child fell down dash the ground, on under. The car came to halt right dash the middle of the road, in under. Go dash the library and turn left, on towards. The little boy ran right dash the waiter carrying a tray of drinks. The words are against and into. So choose the appropriate preposition from the words given in the bracket and fill in the blanks. The last activity is fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions. The words are under, about, besides, between, among. Dash knitting, she was keeping an eye on her baby also. Little girl sat dash her parents and watched the movie. The peacock danced daily dash the neem tree. The money was divided dash all the competitors. The mother was anxious dash her child's health. So choose the appropriate preposition and fill in the blanks. Hope by the next class you will have completed the given activities. By this, we come to the end of the session about prepositions. Hope all of you will have understood the meaning and the kinds of prepositions with number of examples. The activities are very simple. Use the appropriate prepositions and complete the activity. Meet you all in the next class. Have a good day. Thank you, children.